G'day guys. So after the video I watched on the history of the Buffalo Bills, I thought I'd actually take some time just to explore Buffalo the city and get to know it a bit better. And I've also invited my girlfriend along me because I wanted to get just her views on it as well. So I think what we're going to do is we're just going to jump into Google Earth and just explore Buffalo.
Buffalo is the second largest city in the US state of New York.
Wow.
I didn't know that.
No, I didn't know that either. And that's especially surprising because in the documentary I watched, they all felt like they had an inferiority complex, which is surprising considering it's such a big city. But it's only got a population of 300,000 people, 250,000.
Is New York a big state?
I actually don't know. So if we zoom out, So I think this is New York here, the boundaries.
That's decent.
It's pretty big.
It's bigger than Massachusetts.
Yeah. Connecticut.
Connecticut.
So it must extend down here to New York and Manhattan.
Mm-hmm.
So there actually aren't many other cities, are there? There's Albany. Oh, here are a few more. Ithaca. Rochester.
Rochester.
Rochester? Rochester. And here is Buffalo. So Buffalo is actually between two huge lakes. Lake Ontario.
Right, Niagara Falls.
Right below Niagara Falls. And Lake Erie. It's right in between them.
Oh.
So, yeah, apparently it was originally called Beautiful River or Beautiful Water by the French. And it got misinterpreted by the English and they thought they were saying Buffalo. So that's why it's called Buffalo. But anyway, so this is Buffalo. So they've drawn the outlines here. So all this is a different province, do you think?
Mm-hmm.
That wouldn't be part of Buffalo?
It doesn't look like it.
So
I like that there's a place called Blossom next to a place called Gardenville.
Yeah, that's cute.
Big Tree, Orchid Park.
Well, do you want to, before we explore Buffalo, should we have a look at Orchid Park quickly?
Yes.
Or Big Tree? Let's look at Orchid Park. Where do you want to go? Right in the center?
Yes.
I'm assuming it's going to be quite beautiful.
So many good names. Oh my goodness, that's just a house.
Spot Coffee, your neighborhood cafe.
Cute.
It is cute. What do you think of this type of building, this architecture? Do you like it?
Yeah, I do. It's very like old town vibes, which is nice. We don't have much of that in Australia.
And a lot of greenery, because I think this is the main road. It says we're in Buffalo up here.
Oh, okay.
So, I don't know.
I love that house.
These types of houses.
Yeah, that's really cute. Does it snow a lot?
I think it does. I think it snows a lot. People on YouTube have been saying that it gets down to negative 20 degrees.
They're like German houses.
Yeah.
The triangle.
Look at all this greenery.
It's beautiful.
Oh, look down here. It gets a bit darker. Chestnut Ridge Park. Gosh,
They have the best name.
Yeah, there's...
But this...
What, do you want me to zoom in?
Oh, what's North Boston?
Oh, so is this...
So we've gone down to Boston here, and this is New Oregon. We probably say this really funny in our accents.
So this isn't the actual Boston. I think there must have been...
But this is Boston. Oh, is there a Boston in...
there's like a big city Boston somewhere.
Right.
So...
I actually don't know that.
Yeah, so I'm assuming there was a famous... Wait, this is New Oregon here. Is that like the New Oregon?
No, I think there's another place. Oregon's in somewhere else, yeah.
We don't know anything.
I know that Portland is in Oregon.
All right, so these are just... I'm assuming they're named after famous people, so maybe the famous people also came around here, like explorers or something.
Oh, Oregon is a state.
Right, where we know nothing.
Thank you.
Yeah, yeah. All right, well, let's...
I like that there's a place called Strikersville.
I mean, it's quite a bit... Look at all this greenery. It's actually incredible. Like, compared to Australia, if we were looking at Australia right now, this would all be, like...
Brown.
Brown.
And nothing.
Yeah, just, like, dirt. But you're just like
And kangaroos.
surrounded. Yeah, and kangaroos. You're just surrounded by greenery.
There's a place called Dunkirk.
God, it's like you guys have named all these places after other places. Anyway, do you want to explore Buffalo a bit?
Yes.
All right.
There's lots of these places, like little suburbs named after these places in Australia as well.
Like where?
Like Kenmore. We've got a Kenmore.
True.
I think we've got a Williamsville. And over here there was an Albion. And down there was an Ithaca. And we've got all places like that.
I wonder why.
We've got a Springbrook.
Maybe they're named after like English lords or something.
Scranton, like The Office.
True. No, that was in the UK. Hey, wasn't it?
No, Scranton was
the American version.
one.
Do you reckon that's where?
Can someone please tell us
Is-
if that's the Scranton?
Is that Scranton from The Office US?
Can we look?
Yeah. Can you look on your phone and I'll keep
Smarty Pants childcare.
I'll keep this on Google Maps.
Scranton.
Big Tree's a good name too. New Era Field. Now, is that the Buffalo Bills? Do you think?
So are we in Buffalo now?
Well, we're just outside of Buffalo.
It says that Scranton is in Pennsylvania.
Okay, so that's a different Scranton. I'm not sure if you guys can hear, but Meme is just saying that the Scranton from The Office is in Pennsylvania. Is that what you said?
Yeah.
So it's a different Scranton.
Unless
No.
Pennsylvania is just underneath.
Let's have. Is it?
Yeah, I thought so.
Let's have a look at because this could be the Bills. Oh, it is. Look.
Nice.
So that's where they play. So this must be all still a part of Buffalo. All these beautiful locations. So I think up here, this area is Buffalo City.
Yeah.
Yeah, and so all this is still a part of Buffalo. So it is a beautiful place. A lot of greenery.
They've got a South Wales.
I love it how there are these like little corridors. Like there's one here and one here, and they're surrounded by this dense greenery on either side. Isn't that interesting? Maybe it's a valley, and so there are. Should we go and have a look?
It looks like a lot of forest.
Yeah.
Like all that.
Let's have a look. So yeah, I think it's. Oh wow! Yeah, it's just so much forest land. Wow, it's a really beautiful place. I don't know if they'll be able to hear you, Mims. I think you have to.
Okay.
Yeah, just if you want to say something. It's beautiful. All right, where do you want to go now, Mims?
I want to go back to the city.
Back to the city. Meme would like to go. All right. What are your first impressions of Buffalo?
Oh, Lime Lake looks cool.
Should we check it out?
Farmersville. I love how like quaint the names are. Silver Springs. There's a place called Bliss. Freedom.
I just can't get over how much greenery there is.
Farmersville.
I mean, do you guys have a lot of agriculture? Is your economy an agricultural-based economy? Because this looks like fertile farmland. Really fertile. Oh, there's Lime Lake. Do you want to have a look? Oh, yeah.
I want to look at Farmersville as well. And Freedom.
Oh, this looks quite popular. There are houses lining the whole lake. I'm going to go over here. No, where should I go? Here?
Yeah.
Whoop. Wow.
Is that just like a lake house?
Whoa. I think so.
Where people go for... Or do people live in these? Or do they go there for holidays? They're like little cottages.
Are these... I don't know if you guys have ever been here, but are these like mainly holiday homes, or are they all year round where people reside, where they live? Incredible place. Oh man, I would like that house.
I I always see in movies that they have a lake house. Like, we're going to go to my parents' lake house.
Mm.
We don't have that here, really.
No.
We have beach houses.
Yeah, we have
and
beach
no one has
houses.
lake houses.
No one has lake houses. What would you do? You visit your lake house, and then how do you spend your week?
You swim in the lake.
Do you guys swim in the lake? In the summertime?
Yeah, you make love by the lakeside.
True, that would be nice.
I don't know what else.
So maybe not. There's not much happening here in winter. And then in the summer.
But you go and have fires and just chill.
What about ice skating? Ice skating on the lake.
Does it freeze over?
I imagine it freezes
Does
over,
the
right?
lake freeze over? Lake, what's this lake called?
I can't remember. So this was one of the smaller lakes.
Lime Lake.
Lime Lake.
Does Lime Lake freeze over in the winter?
And when it does, do you guys go ice skating?
Nothing freezes over in Australia.
No.
Ever.
Nothing's ever freezed over here. Maybe Tasmania?
Frozen over.
No.
The lakes still don't, they get cold, but they don't freeze over.
No lakes freezing over in Australia.
We should fact check that, though. Wait, can we go down here for a second? I like that everything ends in ville, like Franklinville, Farmersville, Ellicottville. But I want to go to Freedom.
All right. Let's check out Freedom. So Freedom has a little lake.
Freedom.
Maybe that's a private lake. Freedom looks very small.
Clear Creek. Wow. Such a beautiful name.
Do you know what's this is a lot like Victorian Australia, where there are lots of little towns really close to each other. Like in Queensland, you have to travel for hours before you get to another town, because there's just so much space here.
Bright red shed.
Oh my god, that's like off a movie.
I know.
Oh my god, they actually exist.
This is exactly what it looks like in movies. Hey, drink milk.
Oh, it's a dairy barn.
Looks like it. That's
Dairy
it,
farm.
barn, not a shed. They call them barns.
Barn.
Hey, I was trying to think of the word.
Oh my god, all these houses look like they're off a movie.
I always thought this was really fake in American movies. Like, why do all these people have these amazing white picket fence houses with these huge green lawns and perfect flowers, but they all look like this?
Yeah, this house is massive right here. I can't imagine. Does everyone...
Are they really expensive? Is it expensive to live in Freedom, or is it really good quality land?
Well, I think this house is particularly nice.
Look at it. It's shed, barn,
Gosh,
nana flat, whatever that is.
All the way back here.
What's that symbol?
Is that an anarchy symbol, or are they...
I think it's a star. Yeah. Little wheel. It's like going back in time.
All right, should we zoom out?
Yeah.
All right. Actually,
Freedom's a cool place.
How do we zoom out? Is it this one? Yes. Yeah, Freedom. Nice little
Clear
place.
Creek.
Clear Creek. Beautiful. I can't get over how green and fertile all this land is. It's blowing my mind. All right, should we check out Buffalo?
Yeah. Sorry, we've gone a bit off.
Oh no, well, let's check. Where's Big Tree? Let's check their I want to see their playing fields, their stadium.
Are the playing fields in Big Tree?
In Big Tree.
So
there
not
it is.
in the city.
Not in the city.
Not in the main, yeah.
Yeah. I guess the land would be too expensive. Here it is here.
And do people get buses from the city down to the field?
Yeah, so in our city where we live, we have our stadiums are sort of in the middle of the city. So there's transport systems. It's right next to a train station and stuff.
And they usually do free transport for them.
Yeah, they usually do free transport. I don't know if you can hear a meme. But I think I've seen pictures. So this is a massive car park. For everyone.
Oh, so you can actually drive. We don't have that here.
No. Which is weird.
No parking.
Because we have so much space in Australia. But yes, we do not have parking in stadiums. It's a massive car park. That's
for
wild.
all the pickup trucks.
Yeah, true.
That's what we see. And then cut to the next one.
Sorry, we're having camera problems. We might have to cut this short. We haven't even seen the city of Buffalo yet. But we're checking out the Bill Stadium.
The New Era Field.
It's a big stadium.
Why is it called the New Era Field? What's the New Era?
Oh, I'm not sure. But in the documentary, they had another field called Stone Rock Field or something. Stone Rock Stadium. It's something like that. And apparently it was absolutely horrible. Oh. So they built this one.
So this is the beginning of a new era.
Exactly.
Right.
Yeah. Cool. So that's in Big Tree. So you guys get to travel down to Big Tree for game day, which is really fun. Really fun. So where do you guys all live? I wonder, do you guys are you mainly living in Buffalo City, or are you how far do you guys have to travel to get to on game? We're having hello. Yeah, we're having lots of camera problems, unfortunately. Anyway, we're looking at Buffalo City. Mm-hmm. So I'll just expand it.
Gardenville and Blossom. Can we look at those places too?
Where?
Gardenville and Blossom. Oh, stop. Go in. Zoom in here. Frank Lloyd Wright's Martin House Complex.
Oh.
That will be cool.
What do you think it is?
Something that Frank Lloyd Wright designed. I don't know.
Who's Frank Lloyd Wright?
Famous architect.
Oh wow. I don't know if you could hear me, but she's talking about Frank Lloyd Wright as a famous architect. Oh look, it's under construction. That's a shame. Oh, it does look beautiful though. Look at it.
Yeah, you would know Frank Lloyd Wright. He designed the Waterfall House. This one.
Oh, the one in
a really famous house.
That's in that movie about the robot that the female robot.
Oh yeah, Ex Machina.
Ex Machina or Ex Machina, yeah. Cool. So he has a presence in Buffalo. I mean, that's something to be pretty proud of.
But what is this place?
Yeah, I don't know.
Anyone want to tell us about Frank Lloyd Wright's connection to Buffalo?
Was it literally his house he lived in?
Martin House Complex. I don't know. We can Google this later.
Well spotted, meme.
Anyway, there looks like there's some cool parks and a zoo. The Buffalo Zoo.
Do you guys go to the Buffalo Zoo much?
It looks small.
It does look small, which I like.
For a zoo.
Oh, this isn't...
Rugby field.
Oh, wow. You guys have rugby in Buffalo?
Buffalo has a rugby club.
That's surprising.
Tiger... Oh, no, the zoo looks bigger. It's just a small tiger exhibit.
I actually thought all this was part of the zoo.
Can we see any tigers on Google Maps?
Where's the tiger exhibit? In here?
Do you reckon we can see one? It'd be so cool if we could. They have a pool?
And that's a different exhibit, hey. I don't see any tigers.
No. But is it out of focus?
No, that's as far in as we can go.
Damn.
Buffalo Zoo Education Department.
I want to see an animal on Google Maps.
What about all the space here? Delaware Park. What is that?
It's beautiful, isn't it? So green.
Oh, it's a golf course.
Looks like a golf course.
It's a golf
I was
course.
about to say it's so well kept.
We're not that into golf, to be honest. It's not the sport.
Can we look at Delaware Park Rose Garden?
We yeah.
And there's an art gallery up there.
I mean, I just can't get over how much...
Buffalo Ultimate Frisbee Pickup.
What is that? What would that be?
I have no idea.
Can we go here? Oh, we can't go here. It doesn't give us a...
Damn.
We can have a look from the street.
Yeah.
Let's do that. I guess they just play Frisbee there.
Ultimate Frisbee.
Ultimate
Pickup.
Frisbee.
What does that mean?
I don't know. I'm sure the Frisbees hit the cars a lot, though.
Well, they might. I don't know. They might not even play it. But. Can we go to the gardens, the rose gardens?
Yeah, where did you see those?
There's a Japanese garden too. Okay, so here's a rose garden, and then let's go to the Japanese garden.
I don't know if we'll be able to go
gardens.
I don't know if we'll be able to go into the actual... Rose
Beautiful
Garden.
if we could.
No,
Delaware
doesn't
Park,
doesn't give
Rose
us
Garden.
doesn't give us the option.
Okay, what about the Japanese garden?
But it's right on this lake, and I think the Japanese garden was up here,
And there's
wasn't
an
it?
art gallery.
There's the
It's the
Japanese
Japanese
garden. I think we can just click on it and it will come up.
Oh, it's beautiful.
It's kind of nice. Maybe if we click on this, it will come up.
Oh, the rose garden looks cute.
Yeah, the rose garden's cute.
What is Soldier's Circle?
Oh wow, this is a real feature. Look at this.
Oh, it's like Canberra.
Fascinating.
There's an escape room.
So this, I'm guessing it's a war it's a war memorial, but it's really well planned out.
Did any of your fans go to Canisius High School?
I don't know. Did you guys?
We just saw it. Soldier's Circle. It's very planned.
Wow.
Like, very...
So this has 3 lanes. This is so interesting. Wow. Let's go down here. Right, so it leads to a roundabout.
Mm.
So where's that other one? Remember there was this connected to some others.
Yeah, it was like a T or something.
This is so interesting. So the other ones are down here.
3.
Chaplin Parkway. It's interesting these roads, these double roads. Gate Circle. Should we go there?
Yeah.
This is a strange layout.
It's like very planned.
Planned.
Like Canberra. Canberra's our capital city, and it was all designed by town planners to be like perfectly symmetrical, and nothing else in Australia is like that.
Yeah, so it seems quite similar, doesn't it?
It's very manicured.
So it's interesting they lead to these roundabouts. Do you guys ever use this public space? I'd be interested to know that
Is
for
it-
sure.
Oh, there's someone with a
Our first Buffalonian. Is that what you call yourselves, Buffalonians? There he is. That's the first guy.
Cut.
Where did he go?
What's he doing?
Oh no, he's gone.
No, he's
Is he over there? He's moving around.
No.
There he is.
He's got a little bike and a little wagon behind it. Is it a child? I think it's a child, like a baby.
G'day, mate. All the way
Wearing
from
a cap with an
Australia.
American flag on it.
Legend.
Interesting.
That was pretty fun. Seeing our first Buffalonian. All right. Well, our camera's still working, so let's just look around a little bit more. I like these features you're finding, Meme.
Thank you. Oh, there's lots of high schools.
I don't really want to visit a high school, though.
No.
I would
Okay,
like to know
Unity
Unity
Island.
Island. I'm just going to orientate it with north. There, that's better. What do you think this is before we go there?
I don't know.
I wonder if...
Oh, there's a bridge that goes across.
Well,
it's
it's a
wastewater
sewage
plant. Woo.
sewage plant on Unity Island.
Nice.
I don't think that fits the name of the island very well. I guess
No.
everyone's waste is unified on that one island.
But I don't think anyone wants to live there.
No, no.
Oh, and then there's Army, U.S. Army Corps
Groups of
of
engineers.
Engineers. Interesting.
And that, I'm guessing that leads to one of the big lakes. Oh,
Is
no.
Riverside Park nice?
Where was that?
Up here? There?
Riverside Park. Well, you'd think so, because you're going to get riverside views, I'm guessing. We'll go here. But, wait. Wow, that looks quite nice. It's very green.
Yeah, everything's very green.
It seems very peaceful.
Mm.
But Buffalo seems like a very peaceful place.
Mm. Oh, there's the
Oh,
river. Wow.
But they've made a terrible mistake here. They've built a freeway
Right
along
along the river.
That's
Just like Brisbane.
prime real estate. So we have a city in Australia that did this exact same thing, and it's just a terrible error. Like, this is some of your prime real estate as a city, And they
They
build a
ruined.
freeway along it. That's a real shame,
And
guys.
like the walking path is behind the freeway, so you can't even walk along the river. That sucks.
That's a
Sorry,
real
guys.
shame. So, because these houses, maybe one time that this was all riverfront, and then they built a freeway straight. Oh no, that's devastating.
Yeah, that
That
sucks.
that actually hurts me, and it must have hurt these guys' businesses real bad.
Sully's, poor Sully.
Poor Sully's. What do they do? Is that a
And-
pub?
It looks like it's closed down, whatever it is.
Well, no wonder they build a freeway
And
in front
next
of
to it
it.
is the George Washington Club.
Is that over here?
Yep. Fishing and camping.
Fishing, camping. Well, they're probably still doing all right.
Yeah.
It's a shame about that freeway.
And what does this sign say? Is this a church? Safe ride.
I don't know if it is a safe ride.
I don't know what that means.
Why are there two massive roads? That like this could act as a freeway, and then
Yeah.
there's this other
But
freeway.
this one's taking you to Niagara Falls.
All right. Well, I think. Gosh, look at that! Right on the riverfront.
Oh, Strawberry Island. That's a cute name.
I guess where else are you gonna put this? Are you gonna put it along the riverfront or through all the beautiful parklands? You know what? I
Yeah.
think go through the middle. To be honest.
Okay, so now we're on there's Strawberry Island and Niagara River, and surely now we have to find where the falls are.
Nice.
Spicer Creek.
I'm assuming I'm going the right way.
I don't know.
Oh, that's a huge island there.
Fantasy Island.
Oh wow. Sandy Beach. I am curious to know if there are sandy beaches in Sandy Beach. I have to check.
Doesn't look like it.
This is nice though. I bet these are really nice here. Should we have a look?
Yeah.
Let's have a look. Oh, won't let us. Private community maybe. Secret. Oh no, we can go up here. It's just so nice and peaceful. I'll tell you what, you would expect Buffalo to be producing athletes because there's so much space for kids to run around and become familiar with all like just sport and movement and
Yeah.
all right. So are we getting to the end of our
I
exploration?
think so. We can do this again though. But I would like to see where Niagara Falls are
Yes.
in relation to everything we've
Oh,
seen.
it's right there.
Right. Oh, okay.
So
Not far from Sandy Beach.
no, yeah, not far. And I think it's a separate. I think Niagara. So this is a separate sort of little city thing.
Right.
I don't know if this is a part of. Oh, is it?
I thought, well, that is it, obviously.
Yeah, that's the falls.
That's the state park. That's Horseshoe Falls.
There it is.
Wow. And it's along the Canadian border as well, right?
Yeah. So all this to the left of this line is
Is
Canada.
Wow.
Canada. So there's Niagara Falls in Canada.
And there's the Niagara Falls International Airport.
There's the airport. So is that the airport you guys use? The Niagara Falls Airport, and then you drive down to Buffalo. I'm guessing. Oh, do you want to see the University of Buffalo?
Yes. So surely Buffalo's like claim to fame as being so close to Niagara Falls,
Yeah. Well,
or like internationally at least.
don't know. Well, they said in the doco it's like the Buffalo Bills and Buffalo Wings.
Buffalo wings are pretty good, right?
I don't know if I've ever had them.
Well, I don't eat meats.
Meme is a vegetarian.
I've had buffalo cauliflower.
So interesting architecture. These brick buildings with really straight lines. I really like. I like it
Yeah.
a lot. This architecture. So that must be. Do you think that's the main building over here? This bit.
Yeah. It's not the most beautiful uni, but
Well, it looks quite modern to me.
yeah.
This building especially. Well, let's I'll go back because I think it's quite a big campus. Like we just saw that
Oh,
bit
yeah. Oh, it's massive. And there's a lake.
too.
Another lake, yeah.
What about counselling services?
Okay, it's a massive uni.
Yeah, it's really big. It's really spread out. They've just got so much space in Buffalo. Walton Woods Park. Oh my gosh, there's so much greenery. How does your city maintain all of this parkland? It must cost an absolute fortune. An absolute fortune. I mean, it's worth it. I'm definitely into it. All right. Is that the end of our... All right, how about we play one more little game? Where do you want to live in Buffalo?
I want to live...
I mean, it's there. That's Buffalo.
I'm not sure.
Is that Cleveland, like the Cleveland Browns, just over there? You guys must be rivals if it is. Anyway, sorry.
Yeah.
What about that lake? Lake, was it... Where was
I
it?
like Gardenville or Blossom.
Gardenville?
Just the names are nice.
It's got a little Buffalo Creek running through it.
Nice.
I want to live in that lake house where... That's where I want to live.
What does Blossom look like?
Look at all that greenery.
Yeah, Blossom looks really beautiful. Buffalo Creek is massive.
Should we go in here? Just this really dense greenery, isn't it?
Look at the trees.
It's like a little Christmas tree. It's actually really private. Like you can never see the houses.
Yeah.
Because there's just so much land and greenery.
Are there any like famous movies filmed or set in Buffalo? Please let us know. Because it looks really like a lot of places that I've seen and
like suburban sort of American movies.
Yeah. I think also it looks a lot like Canadian landscapes, probably because it's so close, like more so than other parts of America, which I think is really nice.
Do you think this is like the ritzy area?
Is this Blossom? Look, they have a lake in their garden. Yeah, they're beautiful houses.
They're massive houses. Let's go down here.
Beautiful.
Yeah. Oh, do you see the spider? It must be Halloween.
Oh my god! 2 spiders.
That's funny.
Oh, and yeah, wow.
Look at the size of that house. That's like that's a big house.
You can tell like the time of year by the leaves and stuff too.
True. We don't have that in Australia. You can't tell the time of year. All right. I do want to just see the very center of Buffalo. I want to see like the skyscrapers, and then we'll finish up. Because I want to know if there are skyscrapers in Buffalo. So, where do you think they'd be? Like in here, it looks like.
I assume that's the CBD, and it goes down to the river, and there's a little...
The dock, yeah.
Dock
here, right here. Oh, look. There's some sort of...
Niagara Square.
Niagara Square.
Layerfield
Square. Oh, there's the City Hall.
Oh, that's a big building.
Yeah, okay, here we go. Interesting architecture. We get nothing like this in where we're from in Australia. That's a beautiful building, isn't it? It's very American.
Yeah.
Very American. That's the city. That's a massive city hall.
Holy shit!
That's
we think the Melbourne city halls and town halls are big. They're not compared to this.
It's huge, and you got a Canadian flag there, which is
There's
interesting.
some more Buffalonians.
The Buffalonians. Hello. That's great. All right.
Very cool. Big clock.
Yeah, there's so much to visit. Where's the best? Okay, Australians are obsessed with coffee. Where's the best coffee in Buffalo? To be honest, guys, Americans are pretty well known for having some of the worst coffee in the world. I know you guys like it, but the rest of the world hates it. But just from your perspective, where's the best coffee in Buffalo? And please don't say Starbucks.
I was just about to say that too.
All right. Well, this has been really fun. Okay. Final thing. Would you live in Buffalo?
Yeah, I think it's beautiful.
Yeah, I would too.
I really like it.
I would definitely live in Buffalo. It's nice. Apparently the people are really friendly.
Not too big, not too small.
Apparently it's called the City of Neighbours.
That's so cute.
Yeah, it's cute. All right. See you guys. Thanks.
There's a street vendor too.
Yeah.
I like that.
Do you want to keep looking or should we stop?
Well, we should stop the video because they're probably sick of hearing us walk around Buffalo, but I'm enjoying it.
This video is going for too long, but we'll probably keep looking around. All right. See ya.